Hola amigos and welcome to today's mukbang. For today's mukbang, Mama donated blood. Aren't you gonna say? You always say.
I donated blood. I'm sleepy.
So for today's mukbang, guys, as you can see in the title, we have some very exciting news. But before that, let's introduce the food. We got homemade fish balls. These are, I will put the recipe down below where I got it. It's authentic Filipino fish balls. It's street food mukbang.
Yay.
And then we have the sauce. This is where you dip it. Then to the left over here, we bought those from Fatex. You're supposed to dip it.
I did.
Oh yeah, we have dip there, but it's prettier if you dip. Anyways, we have those. It's mousse, strawberry and blueberry mousse for research because I'm starting pastry school soon. Then we also have these birkes in August, and I think this is chocolate cinnamon bun. And then we have some drinks courtesy of the blood bank. So let's begin. Okay, are you excited? What's your excitement? Why did you not react? Look, guys, you're
I was
supposed to
surprised it's yummy.
supposed to dip it. Okay, you're supposed to dip it like that. It's crunchy. I'm welcome. It's hot.
Did you say that that's blueberry and then this is raspberry? Brownies.
Yeah. I've had fish balls in the Philippines, but usually they're flat
And white. Not when they cook them, then they become like balls. But those are ultra processed.
Yeah. But the recipe I found was for these circular ones.
Homemade.
They have on the streets they have these too, Mama. The balls version.
Yeah. Don't they call them kikiam?
No. I'm Filipino, so I know. You know, usually I don't like the fish balls, but I like this. I made it.
It's herring?
No, it's white fish. That's all I know. I'm actually surprised because Mama was complaining that it was stinking fish.
Even though I soaked it in water and vinegar and lemon.
I made the batter last night. Yeah, and then I fried it this morning. It's crunchy on the outside and
Write the
soft
recipe in the description.
I'll put the link.
I mean the link.
Whenever I see people eat this, they always dip it all in the same bottle. And I'm always so confused how that's okay. But you can do that if you don't touch
double dip.
If you don't touch anything except for one ball like this.
Yeah, but they put it in their mouth. Yes, two great news.
One of them is in the title. One of them is a secret. That's a secret. I'll never tell. XOXO.
And I only gave it to her because she was AWOL the other morning.
Let's tell the story of what's next. As you can see in the title, we're getting a dog. For real this time. I know we said it before. They kept on saying, nah, we're not getting a dog because they're dirty, Mama said. And then
still dirty.
This has been going on since I was 18, guys. Back then, Mama said yes, and then she said no. So we got the bunny, we got Pinky.
We got the dog.
We got Pinky.
In Chicago.
Oh yeah. But this time, since we moved here, Mama was like, oh yeah, let's get the dog. No, let's not get the dog, let's get the dog. Because she was thinking about, you know, for protection, you know.
Company.
And then the other day I was feeling anxious, so I was like, Mama, I need to go on a walk. And she got stressed out because of that. She was like, okay, let me, I'm gonna get you a dog. I'm gonna try the,
That's nice.
raspberry.
Taste it. Is that chocolate?
Oh, you're gonna be mad because I'm eating this again?
Half is mine. Ew.
Passion fruit.
Okay, taste it.
So. Wow, brownies is really good with fruit. And so, so dramatic. And so we went to the pound,
Whoa.
to the shelter, guys,
That's yummy. That's raspberry.
on the day of my walk. When I got home, Mom was like, let's get a dog. She gave up. It's like,
Can't handle the stress.
so she said yes to a dog. Aren't you gonna get the white?
Oh, you can have it.
I like the raspberry more.
Me too.
That's yummy though. I know we're telling it so fast, but it was a whole day thing. Then Mom was like, let's go to the shelter right now. We went to the shelter, guys. It was open even though it's Sunday. They're open every day except Mondays. We go there and I will show videos right now. Lots of dogs.
This is so
barking,
refreshing.
barking at us, telling us, pick me, pick me. We go around and we had a few in mind, but not really yet, because I didn't see anyone on the site that really like screamed that, oh, this one would be perfect.
On the website?
Because I was thinking we need a short hair dog because of Mama's allergies. And so when we got there was no short hair dogs except one. But on the sign it said they're not up for adoption. And so I went and asked the office. And yeah, so they said, yeah, he's not up for adoption. And then I was saying what I needed. Like, oh, we need a dog that's short haired, because I was thinking, oh, they don't shed much. And then she was like, oh, you know, they shed more than this other dog. She showed me this other dog, Bobby. Oh no, she didn't actually show me. No, actually that's wrong. She showed me other dogs with longer hair, and she was like, oh yeah, these other dogs shed less, but she hadn't shown me Bobby yet actually. And then so I was like, oh, okay. And she said, next time you see a dog you want on the site, just come back, and you can come back any day and you can look at the dog.
I thought we would be able to get one home with us.
No, they're more intense with the process when it comes to dogs. It's like adopting a human almost. And so we go back to the dogs and look at the dogs. Yeah, we go back to the dogs and look at the dogs. This is Birkis, guys. This is Mama's favorite. This, guys, I'm so excited to learn how to make it. It's puff pastry, but it's so different. They put so much chocolate yumminess in it. This one is heavy. Is it solid?
When you donate plasma or blood, you burn 600 calories.
Oh, it is solid. Anyways, we go back to the dogs. We see this one dog walking out, going on his walk. And it's Bobby.
And I said, Bobby!
And he looked at us. He knows his name. And so I was reading up on him on the website, and Bobby, the reason why he's up for adoption is because his family, his human, is at the hospital, admitted, and it seems like it's more of a permanent thing. And so it seems like his human is really, really sick and nobody else can take care of him, so he's up for adoption. All we know is that he's neutered, and then, you know, that's basically it. And his race is a Havanese, guys. And Havanese dogs are so cute. And so I went back to the office and I told the girl that, oh yeah, we are interested in Bobby. And so I signed up for him. And it was like a mini interview. They were talking to me like, oh, how big is the apartment? What will his days look like? Because when you end up for a shelter, they really want to make sure the dog won't go back to the shelter, you know, because poor doggy. And so they want to make sure you're the perfect family. And they were like saying how Bobby needs somebody to be with him like 24/7 in the beginning, so he can learn how to be home alone, because he was never home alone before. So yeah, so I was like,
told
yeah,
them?
I don't know, they have some information but not a lot from the previous owner. And so I was like, oh yeah, my mom, she will be with him almost 24/7. And so we will, and in the beginning obviously we won't leave him just like that, you know, at home. And so they seemed happy about it and said, wait 10 days, it will take maximum 10 days before you will get a response, and we will say even if you don't get him or you get him, you know. And so it was so sad leaving, and I got teary-eyed when we left, because I was like,
because
we left him.
Marie
licked me.
Yeah, Marie tried to. I mean, Marie was able to touch his paws. He didn't like it.
You need to work on that.
You have to give him treats.
It was so sad leaving.
We should have gotten 2 raspberry brownies.
Yeah.
I mean, that's okay.
Then we came home, and I was googling his breed, Havanese. Because I was thinking, he has lots of fur. And I was like, what will we do about the shedding? Mama might not be able to handle it. I googled, he's hypoallergenic. Havanese dogs are hypoallergenic, barely shed, and they don't drool. Apparently, are they human? Apparently they're very clean.
With Pinky, I sneezed a lot when
you don't
when
want
he
that?
was shedding. When he was shedding, I was sneezing.
Yeah. And so I was like, oh no, it's gonna be shedding. No. It's hypoallergenic. And you know, his breed is all the way from Spain. And they immigrated to Cuba. And that's why it's called Havanese, because of Havana.
You want this stuff?
Havana Ulala. And so, he's a tropical dog. He's so perfect for us because he has Spanish blood too.
He's so cute.
He's super friendly, very loyal, they said. Oh, I read. They're called Velcro dogs because they will follow you everywhere. And so I was like reading up, and I was like, he's perfect because he's not aggressive, you know, he doesn't bark.
He didn't bark. So this girl, this volunteer or employee, walked him and then came back after what, 15-20 minutes. And then she sat on the floor. Did she video them?
Yes.
And then he just sat on her lap and tried to lick her. Oh, we can't allow him to do that, blah blah. And he will not be allowed on our beds, but because what if he has fleas? I would like to bathe him on before we let him in the house.
You would do?
Oh no, you. Or maybe we should take him to you know, it's only 42 crowns.
What?
Near where we have the free bike shop. There's a grooming place. 42 crowns.
No, there's no place that cheap, Mama.
Yes, $6.
It says?
Yeah, 42
Where
crowns.
did you read that?
Yeah, where we have the free bike shop.
No.
Yeah.
They're
Yes.
never that cheap.
Yes, it said wash. I'm not sure if we're going to do it ourselves. That's all right. But
No, we can just do it at home. This is gonna be stress, Mama. It's first day.
or we take him inside. We will buy a backpack. Where's the, you know, it's really for pets. Pet backpack, and it's clear and there are holes so he can breathe. So we'll buy that, and then we go there before we go to the appointment. So we're sure he's very clean.
But he has to exercise before coming home, so he's tired. And so he can do his bathroom business.
Oh, okay. But afterwards, before they close.
No.
Just the first time, and then afterwards we can do it.
Why? I think it's like 400, Mama, to have
No, 42. Promise.
Hmm?
I think it's us doing it.
Oh, so what do they provide?
The place. I'm not sure, but it said hundevask.
Hmm?
Yeah, that
I'll
means
check it.
yeah, it's yummy. It's much yummier than I thought. So I was surprised.
So look forward,
So that's
guys.
the first.
Look forward, guys, to a dog. I know that's what you guys are more excited for.
He's super cute.
Yeah.
And the fur. But I guess people just prefer golden retriever here.
We will take good care of him.
Even in the adoption.
The shelter asked me what my experience was with dogs, and I said, oh, I had a dog a few years ago, and they were like, what breed was it? And I don't even know, because he was a street dog. And I was like, oh, he was a street dog.
What did they say?
And he just smiled, and then he continued on with the next questions. Yeah.
He?
Mm.
Was he cute?
No.
Oh.
And then, well, I don't mean, you know, he's ugly, but he's too old for me. Anyways.
In Sweden, you have to look for ugly people.
Anyways.
They're all pretty.
That's my first announcement. The second one, so as you guys know, I'm going to pastry school in August, and I've been applying to internships. It's only been 2 internships really that I've applied to.
I'm so proud of her.
And because I was like, I wanted to make sure that each application was like not rushed, so that's why I've only applied to 2. But the first place did not even respond to me, so I was like, so they're not gonna respond to me, because you know it's really hard to get internships and jobs. And here they always say that, oh, it's really hard to get internships. When you go to vocational school, most of the time you need an internship when your main semester starts, which is I guess the second year, I guess, because the first year is the grundförlöp. That's the first year. Second year
foundation.
Yeah, foundation semesters. So it's basically for second year you need an internship to be able to continue on, or else you have to quit, and then, or not really quit, but you have time to search, but you can't continue studying until you do. And so it's very important you get an internship, and they always say, oh, it's really hard. And so I wasn't expecting
in another class.
It would be another degree, or you know, subject.
Oh.
And so I wasn't hopeful at all, because I was thinking nobody knows me, you know, I don't have any contacts. And so what I did was I just applied, like as if I'm this confident person. I just applied. And so the second place,
you're quite good in writing.
Thanks. The second place responded to me, and he responded
sucking up. She's so good because of her social media.
The second place bakery, he responded to me, guys, in Friday. It's Tuesday right now, and there's been a long weekend
holiday.
Yeah, a holiday. So Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Pentecost, right? Pentecost.
I don't know. But so there was no school, no work for 3 days. Thankfully, because I didn't see it until now, because it was also in my spam folder. And so I went there and I saw his message, and he said basically that I can choose between these 2 types of internships. The first type of internship is what I thought I was gonna do, which is when you start your internship, in the second year. So it would be in January. That's the regular thing to do. But there's another way. There's lots of ways, but the other way he suggested, or I guess mentioned, is called mästarlärare, which would be master teacher. I guess it's not redundant, master or teacher. But I'll just say master. It's not the same thing as master, guys, okay?
It just means your teacher, your mentor.
Yeah. So this means that your internship place, they're the teacher. They're the ones who are gonna teach you instead of full-time being at school. It's almost like when you do...
That's more privileged, I think.
It's like when you do you know, flexible learning, where they mix school and then homeschool. So you're in school for 3 days, you're home for 2 days. It's like that, except with school and internship. So I will be mostly at my internship. Starting right now, it would be, if I choose this master program thing.
So if it's now, so June,
that's like next week.
So you have like 2-3 months.
The first 3 months is a trial in internships, and that's the time where you can see if you like the place, because you guys will sign a contract, but it will say on the contract you have 3 months. So if you like the place, if you like the people, and then if they like you, and if you both agree that you like one another, then then you can continue on, and you will have a permanent internship until you graduate, which will be 3.5 years later you graduate. So
Isn't it 4 years?
It's 4 years, but I skipped the first sem.
Oh, I see.
Because I'm above 25.
Isn't it 4.5?
No. Anyways, what will happen now is I was reading that and I was thinking, what does it mean? Does it mean, yeah, come here, you know, start the master program, or wait until, because he said you could also wait until you start school and then apply. But then I was thinking, what if it's filled up then? What if he already has an intern? Then why would he pick me, you know? And he's not gonna reserve a spot for me. Who am I? I'm not a princess. So I was confused, so I contacted the counselor, student counselor, and she was like, it seems like he's giving you options, and so you just tell him you would rather do the master, but you're open to doing.
Me too. I think that too.
Yeah, but it's so hard to know sometimes.
Yeah.
Because there's like this, it's almost like another language when it comes to
It's a good thing you can
jobs.
chat.
Yeah. And
I'm
so
so
I
sleepy. The plasma donation.
It's okay. You just have, you know, sit there. And then and so then I was like, okay, so I responded to him saying I want the master, but that I'll be fine with doing the internship as well in January instead. So, you know, I basically did like a reverse thing. So I was like, you choose.
Yeah.
But it's important also to like say what you want, but at the same time don't be too
aggressive
and
not even here in Denmark.
You don't do that even here. You have to be a lot nicer.
I mean, you should be assertive,
respectful, yeah,
but not aggressive.
yes. So I did that, and then now we just wait for his response. So that's that would be crazy if I get that master, because guys, it's really hard to get that. We had one, when I went to graphic design, we had one classmate who had that, and when I was like looking at him, I felt like he was like a prince, because he only came in every now and then, and
people think that, oh, he must be a genius or a savant, even in
or nepotism baby,
vocational schools.
They either think
people think, even though no one told us, oh, they're the best. No.
Yeah, because you know why, guys? You get paid
more
money. You get paid your internship money instead of the student allowance.
And it's so close to the salary. I mean, like 20,000 crowns. Okay, the salary is, when you're finished with bakery, pastry chef, your salary would be 27,000, 29,000. So 20,000, okay, it's not very close, but it's better than 12,000 because the others not doing that will only get 12,000. 12,000.
Not for internship, but for student allowance, it's like 6,000.
Yeah, so that's like around.
And that's if you're above 25.
Around 2,000 only. But if you get like what he's saying, that would be 3,000. And when you're finished, your salary would be 4,000. I'm talking in dollars, so you would understand.
Oh.
Yeah. So
I was like, only 4,000.
no, here it's like 29,000.
No, it's okay. You can just say it in Danish.
So they know in the States when you work full time, that's only 1,000. You would only get 1,004. So it's quite high, the salary.
It's so scary.
And you're only baking. You're only baking. I mean, compared to
nurses
masters or nursing or here.
Doctors.
Oh, but those who are just assistant to. I'm not saying that they're not worth their work. I mean, assistant to nurses. Not even nurses. They would get.
They get quite a lot.
Like at least I think.
Yes,
I think 30,000 or 4,000 plus dollars.
They're called susu here, so it's Socielo Sunhits
assistant. So
assistant guys. So they're the ones helping the patient onto the bed.
Almost
comforting.
like assistant to nurses.
It's almost like glamorized version of what's it called when you did that job? You did that job, not with Nancy.
Yeah, almost like caregiver.
It's a glamorized version of a caregiver,
yeah,
guys.
The only
the pay.
Yeah, the only difference is that you studied for 4 years.
Oh, speaking of study, right now because of this, they're lacking they're lacking workers in this field. So when you go and study this, guys, they pay you so much.
You mean the assistant to nurses?
The susu, they pay you so much.
But Maria will not only be a baker, she would also be like a pastry chef higher. They call it conditor here. What do you call it in English?
Pastry chef.
Yeah, but they get higher than just bakers. Bakers study what, 3 years?
So what I'll do is like study baking first. That's 1 year in the Hoover Club. So that's 1 year of the second year. So after 2 years, basically, if you count the first, the foundation. So that's after 2 years, you get your baking certificate degree thing. And there's an exam for that. So I'll get that. I'll be a baker after 2 years. And I could stop there and be a baker. Or
but then you work in the morning
or
midnight.
You continue on for 1.5 years or so. It depends.
Pastry chef, cake decorator, that's nothing, but everything.
Then, so you do that, then you become a pastry chef. So in the end, I'll have 2 degrees. I'll be a baker and a pastry chef. It's like when you're becoming a chef, or like
I only studied until assistant to a chef.
Or
like I was younger.
Becoming a psychiatrist. You have to study to become a doctor, medical school first. So it's like that. You have to. I'm not comparing. It's not the same, okay? But it's.
But
it's
here,
like
the salary is so high.
So I'm excited.
And there's a difference too. If you just go directly to a bakery where you don't really bake, you're just heating up. Your salary is lower. Like you get like
like somebody's peeing.
So like $2,000, $3,000 max. That's if you're a manager. But with this, you get a higher salary right away.
You'll never run out of a job, guys, as a baker or pastry chef, because there's always Denmark is filled with bakeries.
Obviously, Danish.
Yeah, you won't like walk 5 minutes and not see a bakery. There's a bakery in every corner.
Because Danes love their Danish.
They need their pastries for,
croissant.
They need it. And it's Europe. Europe is known for.
I mean, we're not even Danes, but my stepfather was Danish. I love to eat the one that I ate because it tasted like I asked him, what's in this? It tastes like mayonnaise.
So mayonnaise.
Inside. But it's not mayonnaise, it's butter with salt, you
I
know.
don't know if I would say mayonnaise.
For me it tastes like mayonnaise. Because when I was younger,
That doesn't sound yummy.
my taste buds was much more delicate than now. Now that I have diabetes.
Anyways, guys.
That's why I loved it.
Those are my news.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a third one? No, it's only 2.
Yeah. I can't handle a third one. Now we're waiting for 2 answers. I'm waiting for the shelter to call us or email.
Oh, is that more important?
And also waiting for the response of the bakeries. Mama is so OCD, so that's why I'm so grateful we get that dog, because she's afraid of germs.
She was like missing. No, not really missing.
I told you I was gonna go out.
I was like newly. I just woke up.
Yeah, that's why.
Just a few seconds, so I wasn't really like aware of everything. And then she said, I'm going out. And I said, what? Why? We're going to bike somewhere. Oh, we're going to
church.
To the church. So of course we'll bike. And she said, no, I need to go out. And I thought, oh no. So that was 8 o'clock. I usually wake up at 10, 9 or 10. So
because you know why? The day before, we were just inside, and I was feeling anxious, and I needed to go out. And usually before, I would just jump rope, but it takes up so much time. I just wanted to leave the house, and Mama doesn't want to leave the house early in the morning.
No, because I'm active in the afternoon, and so I was doing Duolingo, and I thought, but I was so worried, so I was texting her. But I gave her some time, like after 47 minutes, and I said, where are you now? And then she said,
you can check in my GPS.
And I said, oh yeah, I forget. And then I said, so did I do something? Tell me, is there a problem? Then she said, so when she came back, I said, let's go to a shelter. And she said, why, how come? And I said, I can't handle this.
Guys, because I know what you guys are gonna say. You're gonna say, oh, Maria, you're 28, you can leave the house whenever you want. But it's so out of character for me to wanna go out so early and go on a walk. That's what I do when I'm really stressed out. I need
things can happen even here in
but
Denmark.
it's so bright. It's really safe.
It's quite rare.
It's very safe where we are. But because I don't usually do that, Mama was so nervous.
I was so afraid, but I said to myself, relax.
And
she's big, and you have to give her a chance.
For the past 5 years, guys, we've been in different countries.
But we were always FaceTiming. Almost.
No, not every time I was outside.
No, but like for at least 4 hours. And then even when I'm going to sleep, sometimes I wake up and then I text you where you are.
And yeah, I was thinking, maybe Mama wants me to have a dog, so it's also safer. Because I would have to go out on a walk with him.
Yeah.
And then when I start school, Mama will do it. But you know, dogs sleep so much. I had no idea. Like so many dogs, they go to bed at 8 p.m.
14 hours?
Yeah, they go to bed 8 p.m. Wake up 8 a.m. Then they have a 3-hour nap during the day. So they sleep a lot.
15 hours.
You know what I was thinking?
That's 15 hours.
Yeah, I was thinking, oh, they're gonna go to bed at 10 p.m. Then they'll wake up at 6 a.m. I have to go out so early. But no, they don't.
But
they sleep a lot. So, it's gonna be very interesting. Thanks for watching. Tell me down below your thoughts about Bobby.
See, we have our step counter.
Yeah.
They were just in drawers, so we from the States, so we're using them again.
Thanks for watching, guys. Go down below and subscribe if you want, and like if you want.
Oh,
thanks for
watching.
We
already show the treadmill.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Gracias por ver. See you the next time. Go and donate blood and plasma if you can. Good job, Mama.